Good morning and welcome back to Ricola, aka Crystal's Crochet and Stuff. I am Crystal. I'm just gonna turn off my, extreme close-up. Okay, so what I want to do is I've done a few pattern tests, so I want to talk about them so that I can put them away. The patterns have not yet been released, but I've had them sitting here now for almost close to 2 weeks, and I want to put them away because, well, one of them my daughter's probably going to wear. The other one I'm just going to put away, put it downstairs somewhere anyway. So, I know I said I was going to not do very many pattern tests this year, but I guess I changed my mind and I did a couple. I believe the first one I did was the first hat I'm going to show you. Then I did a pattern test for Nicole at Durob Creations, which I can't show you until she releases the pattern because I believe she said she's releasing it Friday, and it's awesome, and I want to make sure I do a separate video just showcasing her pattern. Okay, so the first hat that I did, it's called the Lucille Beanie Crochet Pattern. It is designed by Jenna Maverick, and you can find her on Instagram as The Yarn That Binds Us. You can check her out on Instagram. As I said, this pattern is not yet available, but like I said, I want to get it off my desk and put it away. So it's a very nice, very textured hat. It is very lovely. It is really pretty. So I did mine in the cream color, and I used loops and threads. I didn't use a full skein, but I used a lot of the skein. Yeah, so it's loops and threads. I don't know the colorway. I don't really have it with me. And then I just put a fur pom-pom that I got from Michael's on the top. So you can see that it has the brim, which is textured. And then you have the, like, it almost looks like a ribbing, and then it has like a bobbly stitch. Then that, it goes all the way up to the top, and it is very, very pretty. She decreases, but then mostly it's wide open, and then you cinch it, and that's why I put the pom-pom, so that way it would kind of hide the top. You don't have to, though. It's perfectly fine not to do that. I have put pictures of this on my Instagram, which I will link down below so you can check it out. I don't know if I think I put it on my foam head and did that picture, and I might even have put a picture of my daughter wearing it because it's more for her than it is for me. The size is, okay, so for example, most of you watch Debbie the Canadian Crocheter. If you do, you know that Debbie has a small head and she makes a lot of her hats smaller to fit her head. This would be like jumbo on her. So she would need to make like the teen, maybe toddler size just to get it right. This is an adult size. It doesn't quite fit me. I have a big head. So this is I can put it on, but it's a little snug. If I had gone up one hook size, so I did this with a 5.5, if I had gone to a 6, then the brim would be perfectly loose and I would be able to wear it. I like my hats loose. I don't like them tight and like stuck to my head. I don't like that. So this is why this is a tad loose. Or a tad tight for me, but it's loose for my daughter, so she likes it. She's going to wear it. So that's the hat. Again, you can find her on Instagram as The Yarn That Binds Us, and it's all one word. She has a link there in her, what do you call that? Like you click on her name, and then in her bio, there's a link to click on, and that'll send you to any of her affiliate links where you can buy her patterns. Okay, so that's the first hat that I did, and that only took me maybe a day and a half to do, and that was just me starting it, doing it, putting it down, walking away, doing some other things. It was easy. It's a nice, easy, but very beautifully textured hat, and it was fun to do. So the second hat that I did is called the Ribbed Hat, and it is by nedandmimi.com. The designer is Sarah Rune. I hate names. I'm horrible. So Sarah, and then her last name is spelled R-U-A-N-E. And you can find them on Instagram. Stop it. Stop attacking. You can find them on Instagram as Ned and Mimi. Sorry, my cat was deciding to attack my hat because he's fun like that. Anything crocheted, he attacks it. Yeah, so sorry. You can find them on Instagram as Ned and Mimi. So here's the hat. I just realized I didn't weave in the top one, my top tail. So I wanted to put a pom-pom on the top, but I couldn't find a pom-pom. I thought I had one to match this. Now this is Bernette Premier from Walmart. You know, it's the one that they sell at Walmart. It's just a cream Aran color. And then this is Loops and Threads Impeccable in gold. So I just did that. Now, keep in mind, this is not my color and this is not my style of hat. I would never wear this style of hat. But anyway. So it kind of, it fits great though. I actually, you know, it doesn't, I don't know. It's just, I'm picky. But it fits perfectly. It is super comfy. It is loose. It is nice. It is warm. Very, very warm. I just wish I had a pom-pom on the back because I like pom-poms. But anyway. So this is the hat. It's very simple, very fast. I did this in like a couple hours. I think if I'm doing it again, I'm going to go down a hook size. I went up a hook size because I'm a tight crocheter. So I figured if I used the hook size she recommended, which was a 5, it was going to be too snug and too tight. I probably should have used the 5 because I used, I think, a 6. And it's a little loose and big. And this is the adult size. She has other sizes, but this was the adult, I believe the adult small. And it's huge. I think it's just my tension and the big hook. But anyway. So there's that one. So you can follow her on Instagram. And again, she has a link to where you can find her patterns and things. These two particular ones are not available as of right now. I assumed that they were going to be because the deadline was, what, she gave us a week to crochet the hat. I assumed because I already turned in the paperwork and everything that it would already be done. But I don't care. It's not a big deal. It's a easy hat. They're both very nice, very textured, very nice hats. I can let you guys know when they are available for sale. They're not as of right now, but like I said, check them out on Instagram and then you can maybe find links to their patterns. They might have other patterns that you guys would be interested in doing. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'm going to come back on. I'm going to look exactly the same. It's just that I want to do a separate video for the next one, and you'll see why when you tune in for the next video. All right, thank you for tuning in, and I will be back in a few minutes with a second video.